Please subscribe my YouTube channel. Did you like the new house? The fork froze halfway to my mouth. My dad was looking at me like he'd just handed me the moon. I blanked. What house? The room fell silent. He looked confused, then turned to her, my stepmom. And that's when her face drained, like all the blood had just rushed to her guilt. She couldn't even fake a smile, couldn't even look at me. That's when I knew. I kept chewing. Tasted like betrayal. I used to believe she saved him. After Mom died, he was a hollow man, barely functioning. I was 12, angry and invisible. Then she showed up, all soft hair and soft words. Said she was just a friend, then a helper, then family. She brought light back into the house, or so I thought. I called her Miss Carla at first, then Mom when I finally lit the walls down. I remember her tucking me in, telling me I was just as much hers. She said love doesn't split, it multiplies. Turns out she was just dividing. It started small, a missing birthday card here, a smaller check there. I'd ask, she'd say Dad was tightening things, preparing me for the real world. But then came the housewarming photos, posted on her private Instagram. A massive 2-story colonial, new paint, ribbon on the mailbox, caption, "Our forever home, Joel." I stared at it for hours. I texted her, "Whose house is this?" She left me on red. When I called Dad, he brushed it off. "Oh, we've been planning that a while. Thought Carla told you. You'll love it when you visit." I never got an address. But Christmas Eve, that was the moment. The moment everything cracked. The moment the mask slipped. He'd meant to surprise me, show me how much he cared. Only he didn't know she rerouted the funds, that she took the joint account they were saving for me, the one Mom left behind, and funneled it into their name. That she convinced him I wanted less, to be independent. I looked at her, and in her eyes I saw it. The panic, the guilt, the way her mind started calculating exit strategies. Too late, because I already knew. I'd known for 3 months. It started when I tried applying for a mortgage. My credit was somehow empty. No activity, no assets in my name. The trust account? Closed. I requested the bank records. She'd transferred it, quietly, over time, into a company she registered, Whitmore Futures LLC, a name I didn't recognize until I looked it up. Filed under her maiden name. Dad's name wasn't even on the paperwork. She had moved everything. I didn't confront her. I studied her, collected every wire, every fake invoice, every fake signature. Then I met with a lawyer, the same firm my mother used before she passed, the same woman who warned her to put protection clauses in place if Dad ever remarried. Turns out Mom knew more than I did. There were safeguards, contingencies, and if I could prove abuse of trust, it all reverted. Christmas Eve, I smiled through dinner, watched her laugh, pretend, watched her toast to family, while my lawyer sat in the car, documents prepped, process server on standby. "Did you like the new house?" he asked again, this time quieter. I wiped my mouth. "I wouldn't know," I said. "I never got anything." That's when I slid the manila envelope across the table. She didn't open it. Didn't need to. Her hands trembled just touching it. Dad picked it up, read the first few lines, and all hell broke loose. He looked at her, looked at the dates. "Is this true?" he asked. Her silence said everything. "I trusted you," he whispered. "You never asked," she shot back. He stood up, staggered. I stayed seated, watched it unravel. I left before the shouting got ugly. The server delivered the rest the next morning. Power of attorney revoked. Trust restored. Property seized. The house back in my name. The company frozen, under investigation. She called, left voicemails, long ones, apologies, explanations, then threats, then tears. I didn't pick up. Dad came by 2 weeks later, didn't say much, just sat in the cold outside my apartment. Finally admitted he'd checked out after Mom died, that he let Carla run the finances because she seemed to know better. He looked tired, not angry, just hollow. Again, I didn't do this to destroy them. I did it to restore me, the girl who grew up thinking love meant silence. I don't believe that anymore. Love protects, and if it doesn't, then it never was love to begin with. Now I live in the house, not because I wanted it, but because she never deserved it. It's quiet here, but peaceful. I keep one photo on the mantle, me and Mom, summer 2003. The rest, let them burn. Some people say revenge is petty. I say it's precise. All I did was return things to their rightful place.